go to him.
Turtle waves.
I guess as we get closer. So, how'd it go? Any secrets get revealed or learned, or just do your stupid mumbo jumbo shit?
Kind of, yes.
Great. You ready to fight
Almost.
Vigil?
Yes.
It's only 3 of us.
Apparently we can have like up to 10. So
Yeah.
Oh, you can
The Bond Gang.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we can
can-
have up to 10 people. We're allowed armors and weapons and anything that we can really think of, and he's
Magic
never
too.
even gotten close to losing.
Samada looks really in thought behind you. Perhaps you shouldn't go to the poison markets after all.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Oh,
Just poison him. What?
No.
well, he's called Vigil the Venomous. We can assume he also poisons people.
There.
Well,
But
I
he
mean,
wouldn't
the poison
bite
market
people.
has. It's just the large market of Kel. I don't think they only have poison.
It's just the name of the
it's
market.
only poison.
They
It doesn't
probably
matter.
do potions and
Who is? Are you willing to fight him with us? We don't. I asked if we could, if it was
I mean,
like a one and done
if
thing.
this is our way. Sure.
I asked if it
I'm
was
up
a one
for the
and done
challenge.
thing. He said it doesn't know, and we could ask Vigil if we lose. So let's
So
hope
wait.
it's not.
If we win, do all of us get the wish, or is it one collective wish?
I didn't ask.
Well,
I
if
would
the wish
assume
is to
it's a
go back to the
collective thing.
material plane, kind of feels like that could be a wish for all of us.
It wouldn't be though, would
I
it?
think he has that power.
Well,
No.
What-
But
It would surprise me. I know no one who would just have that power in the Feywild. If they
We're
do,
just trying
I
to
would have
do this.
expected the roots to approach them long ago.
yeah, well, we fell through a hole and got here, so maybe someone does.
weren't you trying to take us to someone that might be able to help us before the whole you know what happens? No, I was thinking we could ask for that key.
Well, he's close to the Mabricks. He probably knows some of their secrets.
Yeah, but the key, like if maybe he could just get it for us, or maybe he would know the location of the you know what too.
There is a chance.
I don't know. All I know is that we haven't gotten Telson, Galarian. You're fighting with us, right?
What happens if we lose?
It's not to the death.
Okay, in that case, sure.
This is not a sure thing. This is we're gonna go in there and try to do this as best as we can. You have to be 100. Like, if we only have one shot at this, this is our one shot.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need him.
It would be extremely useful to have someone who's that strong, apparently,
Oh, for sure.
or something.
How else are we gonna get this key, Draco? Getting her back, getting them back, is the best chance that we're gonna get about trying to get to that person who's supposed to, I don't know, fucking help us get back. Wasn't it like her brother or something? Wasn't it like her brother, and we were like, oh shit, will he help us get home now? And Simidar's like, not when he's pissed.
Well, Liliana mentioned that they have been, trying at bringing sort of a way back, or like a connecting way. She didn't tell you how far along this kind of project is, but she did let you know that she would need Haydn and his permission. But obviously Haydn is unlikely to help until she's safe.
Yeah, so we save her. And Arit, in case any of you have forgotten about him.
Who?
They did. They totally did. No one cares about her.
I care about him.
I didn't forget about Arid.
Then maybe.
We didn't mention him because it's so obvious that it didn't our thoughts and places.
Sure.
Guys, who's this Owen guy? What's the...
Anyways, I think that if we can't just get home with him, maybe he could help us try to get her and the others helped. We can help their people, kind of like head nod sort of towards Scimitar. Help his people. Might help us get back eventually. Also,
Sure.
might help fucking keep his accent eventually. Fucking, I need to get out of the Feywilds.
I need to get out. I'm going insane. All these elves.
The Feywilds stealing my accent. Sometimes I can hear it again. Very briefly. I'm still just keeping the canon that whenever Rune's angry, their accent just wiggles about all over the place. It gets really inconsistent.
In a way, it seems like Rune is just constantly role-playing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so shall we go?
I think we need to get some things first.
Yeah, let's
Do
go
we?
to the market first.
Draco, assuming that we only have one shot, which I think we should go into this with the assumption that he'll say no. That way if he says yes, it's a pleasant surprise, but assuming that we only have one shot, we want to be as best prepared as we can.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, potions... Oh, we didn't ask about healing potions, but...
Here, we can use them.
You did
we're just
say
gonna go
items
walk
for
back over.
fun.
We didn't walk that far. We're just gonna go walk back over and ask.
I'm pretty sure he said items were fine.
Yeah, we never
Yeah,
explicitly said healing items. He just said spells.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
items.
I'm gonna go ask.
I mean, pretty much anything is allowed.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna get. See how much we can get. If we can. Should we focus on damage or healing?
A balance.
Well, I don't know if the persuasion that if you could just do enough damage in a short enough time, maybe you can make it out of like 2 hit points, but you still win. But I usually play glass cannon, so don't leave strategy up to me.
So are we going to the market?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
go on to the poison market, but I'm talking what are we buying? We need strategy here, guys.
Healing
Why not
potions.
get
Well,
Yeah.
well, Forrest,
As
let's
we
just
talked
go there
to-
and see what there is.
Yeah.
We don't know what's there.
We could just get a net, put him in a net, tangle him up.
Let's just get him to drink like a disintegration potion.
I could make like a bear trap.
It's a shame that Melody just
I have a bear trap.
magic. But yeah, so do I. That's not the point. You remember that really powerful death scroll that Melody disappeared with? Oh, but I
You
won't
mean
give
that she used?
No, you got a second one. Didn't you? You got something
No.
similar to power word kill.
I think
You got something similar.
Dularian got that one.
I still have a
Oh,
very.
you don't have it.
I got one like from my start rolling item.
No, there was something else. We got it in the cave because I remember Telsa was pissing about and found like 6 scrolls,
on.
and one of them was really
Ugh.
powerful.
I got the scroll of mass healing there. That heals like 100 HP to everyone.
Hold on, I got my book. Let's see what it was.
I swore there was another one, but I might just.
Power
be-
word pain.
That was it.
What does that be?
No power word.
I don't know. I think it just makes them go owie.
Well, hitting someone makes them go owie. That's special. I can.
This
do
way
that.
you can do it with paper, so you don't need a sword.
Yeah, have you ever heard of a paper? Oh my god, just make a sword out of paper. They'll give
Yeah.
you paper cuts. That's just
Yeah.
You just
let's,
can't
let's see,
do
power word.
paper cuts.
Power word pain. If it has 100 hit points or fewer, it is subjected to crippling pain.
Mood.
While it is affected, any speed it has can be no higher than 10. Disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws other than con. And if they cast a spell, they must succeed on a con save.
Please
Or it
tell me
fails.
Melody didn't disappear with that.
Oh, she did. Let's see. She also died with first level Arms of Hadar, 2 cantrips,
Yep.
Frostbite and Green Flame Blade.
Of course she disappeared with power word pain. It's so shitty. Fuck. I hate
They can
that.
save from this on.
Well,
Every
doesn't
end of
care
the turn.
about the death. Just she took the good loot.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Why would you care
Unbelievable.
about the death?
well, listen. We already mourned the death. Now we're focused on getting back. We can be sad about Melody's slip up when we're back in our own world. But right now we gotta focus on ourselves. Well, I just realized to call it a slip up, but she literally tripped and fell in the rift. In more ways than one.
Oh. There's also the question: how many items do you want to burn through?
A lot. This could be really valuable.
Okay.
Yeah, Spiker. This is what it has been marketed as.
Could be.
It's any wish within his power, but all he's got is like an iron sword.
Oh yeah, we should ask about his power. Like, I mean, supposedly
It
he
seems pretty impressive.
He
Yeah.
seems to have, in terms of power, a lot of influence.
And he says he's fine with a 1v10, so. I
Wait, we should ask
mean.
him to come with us.
Fight new
That's within his
1v10.
power.
Oh my god, that's her wish. You now travel with us, local NPC. Come adventuring, sir.
It's within his power.
My 3 wishes are send me back the material plane, come adventuring with me, and bring back my dead family members. Aw, shit, you can't do the death thing. God
I
damn it.
want bottles to moan really loudly every time someone.
You.
You open the wine bottle.
I want you to enchant this sword with a light effect so that no one else can put an enchantment on it.
Okay, so you make your way to the poison market.
Yes.
Yeah.
With my 12 gold, I will buy everything.
Google gets
The
so much. for it.
area of the poison market is ringed with stores of a surprising variety. You see stands of all kinds, from exotic plants and herbs, stores stacked to the ceiling with glass jars, with suspicious organic components whirling in murky liquids. To your surprise, food stands and food stalls. A sight you wouldn't have expected necessarily from the name of this place. Even things like tobacco and other consumables can be found here.
What about magic items?
Can I buy weed?
Mary Jane.
Hi, I'm here to get meth.
Pro-
Thank
probably.
you.
The warlock's lettuce.
What's fantasy meth?
Meth.
Other than the red dust.
Yeah.
Metal.
Oh my god, red dust. Can we get red dust here?
Are you looking for drugs?
Yes.
Spice.
Okay.
I'm looking around for the places in my vision,
Spice.
by the way. Everywhere.
Hey.
Yeah.
You Spice?
I was gonna
Everyone,
say-
please give me a perception roll.
Me?
Everyone.
You Spice?
That's right. He's fast.
You cool?
What
You
the fuck
Spice?
are you two jabbering about?
He's fast.
Do you Spice? Ah!
That's not good. That's like a 9.
I
We're,
got a 7.
19.
what are you rolling?
17.
Perception.
Roll for drugs?
Yes.
You
Spice?
sort of make your way
let me roll
through the
for
market
drugs.
stalls.
I sued.
And then there's a lot of people shouting their wares. You hear someone sort of yell from, looks like almost a street food stand. There's food arrayed on the front, and there's a large flame going up in the middle. You hear him just shout, "Beer's a poison, venomous violets, fried fairy dragon, 3 for a goal, come for the taste, return for the sizzling sensation." And
Oh, it's
Harmony, you're immediately interested. You wonder if they have anything like salamander.
Oh.
Telsa, you sort of blend all of the shouting of the vendors. And yeah, you make your way to where you see a couple of people standing around a stall filled with herbs and various plants. The reason why this one seems to stand out at you is because there's a couple of people just sort of smoking pipes around it.
Right. Look at the herbs. Interested.
I'm just gonna follow the majority of the group because I don't have enough money to buy like anything. So
That's
gonna
so
look for that.
sad. If only someone could give you money.
I know, but I don't know.
Yeah, if only Melody could give you some money.
You know,
I was talking
okay,
about myself, but yeah.
we're gonna. Oh, or you can if that's what you're.
This
So,
market stall
it's
is
not this. Oh,
looks to be owned by a pretty small old female elf who just sort of peeks over this array of herbs. How can I help you? You're here to buy?
Yes.
What are you looking for? Hallucinations? Perhaps something more exotic?
Just something that lets one forget all problems.
Ah, other than alcohol. There are many. And she already begins like ducking behind the store, sort of. You hear sort of the shuffling of wooden crates. Many come by to forget. I suppose there's many ways. Do you want avid hallucinations? Lucid dreams?
Something that makes you happy. I like funny
Happy?
and not angry.
Are you
regret
an
it.
experienced user? You want something stronger? Something to whet your appetite?
Wet me.
I guess
Moist.
something not too strong. Something new people can try.
And your price range? You want the premium stuff or more affordable? Everything is high quality, but
Oh, how much for the premium stuff?
well, I would say, let's say per trip, probably easily 10 gold.
Oh, is that it? Guys, Scribbling Adventurers, let's get drugged
The
up
other
forever.
one is probably around half that.
why don't we just beat drug dealers?
Let's do that.
Seems lucrative.
10 gold.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I know what my next character is.
some of the premium stuff.
You want to use a pipe or no preference?
Yeah, I guess no preference.
You hear the shuffling wooden boxes again. And how many did you want?
6.
Oof.
She peeks back over this small garden,
Oh no. We love Tulsa.
and she's got this large package with a bundle of 6 sort of bundles of dried herbs.
Large package, eh?
Put these in a small fire, and make sure you're in a closed room, or otherwise make sure you inhale it all. You can also stuff it in a pipe and smoke it. Other than that,
Right.
yes.
Okay. Damn it, we don't have the tiny hut anymore, do we?
Wait, what did you say?
You mean the tiny hot box? No. Leoman's tiny hot box is no more.
I wonder how many people across the world have used it as a hotbox.
If
I mean,
you're-
bards can learn it.
It's gotta
If
be
you're
quite a
not
lot.
familiar with these kinds of herbs, there is an additional thing that usually these inhaled herbs hit a little harder as long as you're up here with the no oxygen in the air. You take deeper breaths, you might have noticed.
Right.
Yeah,
Do you hand her the 60 gold?
Yeah.
so,
It's almost
so much.
her hands almost drop as you drop this bag of 60 gold into her sort of kind of frail looking arms, and she just sort of with both hands
Oh,
heaves it
woman,
over
dreadful.
this garden and drops it somewhere behind the counter. And yeah, you have 6 bushels of drugs,
Wait, so
essentially.
if I just put it in the fire to make the whole brome drug, do I only need 1 dose?
Yep.
Okay. I like this.
Now we can do it 6 times.
Yeah, I know I can do this.
Was Dolarian close enough to get all that?
Wait, we should just drug him with the drug. We should just set the drugs on fire.
Because he was
You
probably
stay
not
close
paying
to
too
Calcer.
much attention
Calcer,
because
Calcer.
he's trying to find the place he saw in his
Yeah.
vision.
Pelta like quickly went over there. Not like completely sneaked away, but
Sort of slinked away.
Yeah, let's just say he's walking around the market to find places that look familiar while she's buying the stuff so he doesn't see it.
You don't see anywhere familiar, but out of the corner somewhere you see that you've sort of arrived in the part where there's a few more weapon stalls. You hear the familiar beating of someone striking metal. And out of the corner somewhere you also hear someone again praising their wares. Stone-sung spears, wood-sung weaponry, live the old odds, fight the old odds.
I would also like to be looking for a weapon place.
I will approach that shop that sells the wood-sung stuff and the metal-sung stuff.
Ah, appreciator of the old arts, welcome.
Hello, I didn't think it would be this easy to find someone selling stuff that has been formed by a wood singer.
Well, not a lot of people buy these anymore. It's a very much collector's appreciation. You can get the same quality cheaper, of course, but none of them have the same sort of significance.
Yeah, he nods slightly.
He's very
Interesting.
descriptive with his arms as he praises these weapons.
So,
And he holds up a bow and just sort of
so
runs his hand along it.
you have a wood singer at your hand?
Well, not directly at hand, but we do get these weapons from a genuine wood singer, yes.
So, where is this wood singer from? Because I have a friend might be interested in your weapons, but I have to kind of prove him, like certificate-wise, that it's the real deal. So, where do you get them from?
Give me a deception roll.
Fucking hell. He's not that good at that. Okay, let's see.
You are asking about his
I know,
supplier.
I know. Oh, natural 20! Natural 20 plus 1.
Fuck me then. You rolled a 19 too.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Okay. He looks sort of... He furls his brow for a moment. Well, I mean, you know, also still takes a good eye to pick out the right ones that were sung. But I could probably get you in contact with her. She's not up here on the karsts, obviously. These are brought from far, far away.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would be nice though.
Oh, yeah. What is your name, good sir?
Dolarian.
Valerian. You see him sort of flip open a notebook. Dolarian, you're not in any sort of weapon selling business, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm a traveler. I'm indeed a healer, and I just show
Make
him
you
the sigil
a
of my
deal.
god.
You buy any of these? I'll tell her exactly where to find you.
I look over the weapons and stuff. So does he basically have every standard weapon there in wooden
Yes.
form or
Well, both
and
in
metal form?
wood and stone.
Stone?
Surprisingly.
Was it? Okay.
No metal to be found. Surprisingly, there are also wooden swords that look, despite being made of wood, incredibly smooth and sharp.
Is there a rapier?
Yes.
I'll take a look at that.
Quickly take a look at something.
How about this one?
Yes. Finely sung. Very, very sharp. Oak wood, I believe. Red oak from the Oaken Lands.
Looks beautiful. Does it kinda look similar to Telsa's hair? From the color?
It has like a dark reddish hue. It doesn't really seem close to the same shade, but it's slightly reddish.
Close enough. So, yeah. How much would something beautiful like this cost?
Well, I mean, you know, they're not easy to obtain. This one is around 250 gold.
250, you say?
If you're looking for something much grander, we also have genuine festa wood. Not easy to sing from, for the festa trees are filled with acidic pustules. But we have one. The festa wood claymore, I call it.
That sounds good.
It's probably out of your price range. That one is about 10 times as much as the rapier.
That does sound like a
And he
hefty
sort
price.
of points behind him, and you see this large claymore, just dark wood, dark going sort of into darker wood, filled on the side with yellow glowing pustules.
Well, it's not the price range. It's the weapon itself that's nothing I could really use for myself. I have to admit.
I understand.
And my partner's more of a fighter that finds in a more delicate way, and not in a such brutish way as that claymore would use to be swung. So, that rapier, you said 200 gold pieces?
250.
So 200, okay. No, no, just kidding.
You must
So
have
it's
matured. Give me a persuasion roll. Good, sir.
Good, sir. Oh god, persuasion is okay.
Must have
Exactly.
misunderstood me, good sir.
Yeah, that is a 15 plus 1, so that would be 16.
He looks at you kind of exasperated. Let's say 230, and you do get the info.
Okay, now that I did that, I actually take that rapier in my hand, if I may, and try to check if it looks like it is actually a better rapier, or if it's just like a better looking one that's basically the same as the
What
one
is your
that...
experience with rapiers?
Mine? I mean, Dust tells I have a
As a
rapier, by the
character.
way. Dust tells I have one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I couldn't remember right now, but I thought she's a bard, she probably has one. Yeah, that's my only experience. I know Telsa's rapier.
I mean, how well do you know the rapier though, as a weapon? As your character, at least.
I guess
Basic
I haven't
experience.
fought with it, but like I probably have done like some weapon sharpening and cleaning when it was my duty to do that on our travels and stuff. So I probably had it in my hand a couple times. Not really fought
Okay.
with it, but at least like polished and stuff like that.
Then give me an intelligence roll.
Straight intelligence. Also +1. 10.
The rapier is relatively light in your hands, and it looks really sharp. You sort of run your finger not sideways along the edge, but sort of horizontally, and it feels really sharp. But yeah, I mean, you're not really 100% sure what constitutes a good rapier. It seems relatively light in your hand.
Okay.
It seems like a good weapon to fight with.
Okay, would you mind if I come back in a couple minutes and bring my friend so she can wield the weapon to see its exquisite quality?
This isn't you just leaving, is it?
No, it isn't.
Oh.
I leave 10
Okay.
gold with you here on the table as a promise that I'll come back. And if she likes it and wants to buy it, then you can keep it and just subtract it from the price.
So now I have to buy it.
Okay, I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna go and search for Telsa and Draco.
Like, it's done with the drug buying and searching for you, probably.
Are you wondering, you guys in a group, or...
I feel like Draco would have been with me. Rude's looking for battle stuff.
I'm looking for weight.
Yeah, it doesn't take you that long, Rune, to also end up in the same area of the market that Dularian is currently leaving from to look for the rest of you guys.
we'll probably just run into one another.
Yes. But yeah, there's plenty of weapons and armor abound here.
I can't use armor. He has his own. Weapons? I'm not really sure we're looking for new weapons. I'm not, anyway. I got a pretty good one. What?
Huh?
I thought you said my name, sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying
Oh.
drug rune.
Should we say drug room?
Maybe.
Do you want to drug
very
Rune?
weird look. Um,
How exactly do you plan to drug Rune?
that's a third question.
Give him a drink.
you
Did you put
drugging me
anything in
right
that
now?
drink, or
No. I don't have the drugs yet.
I'm looking for stuff like potions and poisons and
why don't you just have the pick of the latter? There are multiple stores around with brightly colored flasks and bottles everywhere.
I need something that'll do a lot of damage. I'm talking a lot, or might disable someone, or slow them, or make them
Permanently.
Make them worse in a fight. Out of character. I'm looking for stuff that affects that might impose disadvantage or does a lot of damages or might make certain saving throws easier to pass. Telsa.
Poison!
Anything like that. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know anything about D&D poisons. I've never encountered them before. So help me out, DM. What might
I
I
mean,
be looking
if you
for?
Google D&D poisons, there's a Roll20 page that is relatively contains at least all of the basics.
Okay, I'll go do some research.
Beggar, I'm looking for a net.
D&D.
A net.
Can I find a net?
Are you literally getting a net?
Yep.
Okay, well, you see
well,
a couple of stores that have various
net.
tools.
Nice.
One that looks like it sells sort of fishing supplies. There's harpoons or hooks there that could, you know, hook fish
Harpoon,
or
you
larger
say?
creature hunting supplies. And indeed, there's also nets there.
I will buy 2 nets.
Let me look up what the price for a net is.
I think it's cheap.
Never seen anyone use it.
Depending
I
on
wonder
how
if
big
it's
the net
even-
is.
Oh, there
It is. It is in here.
Martial ranged weapon. Yeah, I mean,
I'm here.
these nets seem interesting. They're more out of vines than rope. But they seem sturdy enough.
That'll do.
One
I'll
net would
buy-
cost you a gold.
Oh,
per
2
net.
gold. I don't know where gold is on this character sheet.
You and D&D Beyond?
Equipment. Ah. Okay, yeah. I will pay 2 gold.
So 2
All
nets.
these are such low DCs. Fuck me. Pass all of them.
1 net is 1 gold.
Damn, that's really cheap. I could buy so many nets.
Yeah.
Make a net gun.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes. I have an
I don't know
answer.
if you let me have it, but if you remember when we were passing through poisonous snake land, I got venom from some of the snakes.
Yes.
What is that? Does that usable?
Probably serpent venom.
Are you gonna let me have some of that? Because I said I did that so long
You would
ago.
have a vial of serpent venom on you. Yes.
One
Yay!
application.
Listen, it's one less thing I have to buy, right?
Yeah.
Man,
That's
places
a lot
are
of
fucking
saves, though.
expensive.
Oh god.
Also, people that do poison damage might not be that receptive to poison.
Yeah, you
Do
never
you
know.
have another idea?
Decent point.
Did you say there was a metal singer?
Yeah, it's a metal singer.
Well, there was
A stone
in-
singer.
At that shop, there was a stone singer and a wood singer. Or at least stone sung and wood sung weapons.
You didn't say metal singer.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, Freya, here's my question though. Yes, I have considered that someone who deals poison damage might not be as susceptible to it and might even be immune. But if we bank on that, we go in there with nothing.
I'm gonna let you
So-
discuss this amongst yourself as I leave for the toilet again. I drank a lot of coffee.
So I think as a crew, we need to make a decision whether we're willing to bank on this enough.
I mean, I
What do we-
think a poison, even if he's not immune to it, it's not worth it. It's not that much better.
Then what do you think?
It's
we
better
should
to
do?
drink some antitoxins every once a we're resistant to poison.
I agree. I think we should do that kind of a thing. I also think we should look for potions that that impose advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was just looking for. I wasn't looking for poisons for damage. I was looking for poisons for status effects,
Okay.
like paralyze, and if they could like impose disadvantage against like your next. Like oh, you got poisoned. Your next attack has disadvantage. Like
Yeah,
I'm looking for not stats. Well, yeah, like statistical advantages and
but
mechanical
if
advantages.
he's like immune to poison damage,
Yeah.
then he also won't take though, like he won't get affected those either.
Yeah, that was my question: is if we should bank on him being immune or just resistant.
Yeah, probably usually someone who deals with poison
If
has
he's like called the venomous,
has the
whatever,
antivenom
then that's a
with
good
them.
sign that
So then,
What?
focus. Sorry, what were you saying? He did. Go ahead.
This isn't kind of unrelated, but I was asking what the thing was for the weapons. Are they better than regular weapons, or?
He's gone because we're discussing poisons and shit.
we don't know.
Yeah, we didn't hear yet. But anyway, and then maybe we should bank on trying to make us, like you said, as resistant or immune to poison as possible, but also try to find like potions of like strength or whatever that can give us stat boosts. Obviously, strength would be really good for like, well, all of us, but especially me, because I do strength weapons and raging.
Mhm.
So if we can find potions that can impose mechanical advantages. Because that was the strategy I want to talk to you guys about, is whether we're going for boost us or damage him.
I think boost us is going to be more effective.
Yeah, something to drink something that boosts our protection against poison would be nice.
Yeah, that'll knock out hopefully a lot of his stuff. But I'm worried still. I don't think poison is all this guy has up his sleeve, so I also think the quicker we end the fight, the better.
I can either cast Bestow Curse on him, or I can cast Enhance Ability on one of us.
My main method of attacking is pretty selfish.
Well, same, but like, it's just... That's why I'm going to talk about potions and stuff.
That being casting darkness on myself.
Oh, that would suck for you though, because then we can't, because then we also get disadvantage to heal you. If somebody plays a warlock, when you cast darkness on yourself, since none of us have devil's sight and it's magical darkness, we all like he has disadvantage to hit you, but we have disadvantage.
No,
to
no,
hit
it's
you.
okay. You cast darkness and devil sight. You go up into melee, and we'll just all use AOE spells on the whole area.
Fire
Well,
bolts.
I could just make my weapon something with a reach, and then I can just like attack and then just move back 5 feet. And you can hit him.
As long as you move every time.
I see you're already fight crafting.
Mhm.
We're just talking strategy.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm just warning people. I'm probably
which is
gonna cast
also what
darkness
like
on
Rune
myself.
would be doing during this time if we can get anyone to listen. Rune's in battle mode. It's time to plan this fight.
I do need to bring in a shelf in a few minutes, though.
What?
Well, apparently my mom went out and got a shelf,
Oh,
so I need to like go bring it in. Oh, she can't. Yeah, no, there's no way she's gonna be able to pull up.
Okay, so then potions is what we decided on over poisons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell you what, let's do getting your guys' weapons and stuff first.
Yeah.
Because I feel like all of us together will need to like talk about what will help who to find out what we're getting. So you guys go do your weapons and stuff. I'm gonna go get something to drink, but I'll still be able to hear you guys. And you guys can just shout at me when you're ready.
Ah!
Oh, thank you, Sam. You're such a charming individual, aren't you?
I try.
Go buy your shit.
I will say, in case I have to leave, I am looking for like a weapon if it's better, but I don't have enough money, so haha.
What kind of weapon?
I don't know. I guess a longsword.
I mean that shop definitely also had longswords.
Purely depends if they're better, though. They sound like they look cool, though. Especially that claymore.
Don't you have like your own weapon? That's cool.
I have a long sword. It's just a long sword.
But
Aren't you packed to the blade?
Yeah. It's just a longsword, though.
Wait, isn't I don't understand.
It's a
I
basic.
picked
It's a
I picked
basic
the-
longsword.
I thought you
I
could make
picked
it
the
look
cool
like
one.
anything you want.
Yeah, I can make it anything I want, but I can do that with any basic weapon.
So why do you need to go and buy a weapon?
Well, no, it could still be better.
But then aren't
Right.
you not using your pack weapon? Aren't you supposed to use? Isn't that the whole point of
You
being
can
a pack
turn
weapon?
any weapon into your packed weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I didn't pick.
It's kind
I
of
didn't
like a
pick weapon.
tuning, except you can only attune to one.
I didn't pick blade pack. I picked Great Old One pack because I'm cool.
Well, I'm also hexblade, so I can also bind to a hex weapon.
Hmm.
They're two separate things.
Good luck.
Okay, so Telsa goes with Solarian to the weapon shop first.
Yeah, also he tries to get Draco's attention too.
I also want to accompany.
Let's just all go as a group.
Well, Delarian tries not to tell while Rune is there. Because he fears
Sticking with Draco.
because he fears that Rune might hate Robert so much that she doesn't care about the Woodsinger.
Too bad. We're sticking with Draco. So you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach Draco and ask him if he has a minute. I want to ask him something.
Yes.
And I'm gonna take him with me just a couple feet away. Out of Rune's range to hear.
Haha.
Rune's keeping a slight eye on you, but is not gonna try to listen in or anything.
And I explain Telsa. And if Harmony wants to hear it, Harmony too. And
Okay, well then at this point, Rune just thinks you're being a dick.
she just describes he just describes the situation about the Woodsinger and the rapier and how much money it costs and stuff.
If it's
them.
everyone except for Rune, and Rune's watching you, sort of, not super.
And Rune, you can just see he turns around, he points somewhere and shows something, and yeah.
Well, is it the entire group? Because if so, Rune's gonna just go over, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just gonna come.
I mean,
over.
he's not gonna stop talking when you approach.
Oh. Rune doesn't seem. To your shock, I'm sure. Even though you're talking about wood singers, and Rune assumes this is about the whole Robert thing, Rune doesn't seem any more perturbed with you than they already were, other than the whole, Rune just kind of seems disinterested.
Okay. So yeah, Draco, we might have this chance to get a Woodsinger for Robert.
That's good.
So maybe
Is
we
that
can just.
nearby?
I just told the merchant to wait for me, and because I wanted to especially bring Telsa, so that she can check if that rapier is actually as good as it looks. I held it in my hand, it felt good, but I'm not really experienced with these kinds of weapons. And maybe we can just all throw in together to buy it.
Don't forget what we also need.
Might be a better weapon for the fight also, so would be 2 birds with 1 stone here.
I'm not sure if Tulsa going on the front lines is a good idea.
Yeah, but if it happens, if it so happens that she has to protect herself with a close range weapon, why not it being a better one?
It's always a good idea to have a good weapon. And if the weapon is good and it helps you do whatever the fuck you want, then as long as you're not blowing all the money, I don't see why it's a problem.
Yeah, I'm with Rune here.
Sure.
Okay, let's go over there as a group then.
How much was it?
I also already paid 10, so 220 now. 220, yeah, 220.
Oh, that's not too awful.
220.
As you approach the shop again, the rest of you also notice there's wooden armor there, wooden shield. Aside of the array of just wooden weaponry. As you come back, the Martian looks at you and, oh, that's a lot of friends. So, ready to make the deal?
We are, yes. But let my friend please check the rapier first, because, like I told you, I am not very experienced. I want her to confirm the high quality of this product.
Yeah, the rapier is still
I-
lying across the table.
I'll pick yeah. Examine it.
Okay. Well, it is definitely very sharp. And as you sort of hold its tip to the ground and just give it a slight push, despite it being wood, it is surprisingly bendy. Pretty much as you'd expect metal to be. For clarification, this would be a +1 rapier. However, it would not count as magic.
Why not?
Because magical weapons are more expensive.
Yeah, I
Could
mean,
just get Draco to put an ironstone in it.
What do you have as a current rapier?
normal one.
Normal one. Well, would
Yeah,
still
you
be
get
better.
Draco to do the magic thing.
I mean, an ironstone would be a magic catalyst. You'd still have to somewhat enchant it.
He has the spell magic weapon.
Yeah, just get Draco to make it magic.
Is that permanent?
Nope.
No. Oh, if we get the information about the wood singer, then it's worth the buy. It's a good sword. I can definitely use it. Better than my current one. Current one I won in a drinking game. Okay.
You won your weapon in a drinking game.
Yeah.
Or just shrugs.
Before that I had only daggers.
Do you want to keep your old weapon? Maybe we can just put it in there to lower the price a bit.
I don't really deal in
Yeah.
metal weaponry.
It has sentimental value.
Okay, and you can just keep it.
Dual wield.
So
yes, the plastic.
how much is everyone throwing in here for the price?
Oh, you're not paying it out of your pocket, huh?
I'm also paying my part.
Yeah, your part is all of it. The whole price.
You're the one that
He
cares
he
about this
he
fucking
he,
info.
he looks at Draco and tells her, it's like, well, I'm doing like inside. He's like, I'm gonna try to help your friend, and I'm gonna try to give you a better weapon, and I have to pay for all of it.
We all pay 35.
It's not a
It'll
gift
get
if
us
you have
close.
to pay for it.
It's
How?
not a gift.
Why? What did I say? It was how would you think it was a gift?
You're the one that wants the info in the first place.
Yeah, we can all pay 70. And Tulsa can pay 80.
Jesus.
What did you say? We can all pay
Are you
70?
sure you don't just want a better bow?
Yeah, maybe there's a bow lying around here instead, in that price range that
There's
you
a
like
bow
more.
literally right there.
There is indeed a bow there.
I mean, I guess we ask the merchant if that is like the same price range, or if that would like make it cheaper, or...
Well, bow's a little bit more expensive on account of the... It has a string.
Of course, yeah.
Is that string also sung?
Well, yeah.
Try. Is it magical?
Nope.
I'd feel more comfortable buying something that Tulsa's actually going to have to use regularly.
I use my rapier.
Only when you're right up against someone, which isn't really what you want to be doing. I don't know, it feels like a lot of money to put into a backup plan.
No, I use my.
How much would the bow be?
I think disengage.
Bow is up to 350.
So 330 because we lowered the price together, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
mean, I can pay for my own weapons if you wanna.
Listen, if we're gonna split it, all of us need to pay at least 55 gold. If not,
Yeah.
you just pay for your own shit.
Except for I look over to Harmony, I think someone here hasn't been like really involved with the money earning yet.
Well,
So
she hasn't really been involved with our group yet.
another sigh from Valerian.
Oh,
Well-
I'm so sorry that I'm defending the new girl from your group tax,
What?
which isn't the problem.
Just gonna.
I was
pay
the
for
fucking
it.
one defending her from the group tax. What the hell?
I don't know. I walked away, and all of a sudden we're talking about. We're still fucking arguing about paying for one weapon.
So I put 80 gold on the table.
So one of them.
Fuck it.
I'll pay the 20 or the 25 of God Harmonies as well as my own fucking share. So
Okay,
what,
50 gold
70, 80 gold as well?
So that's 160. So there's only 160 missing for the bow.
Yeah, that's what I pay.
Wow, the one who wanted the info doesn't pay anything. This is extortion.
What?
No, you put down 80.
Yeah, he wanted to pay. I heard that too. So you just have to pay another 80, Telsa.
Draco put in 50.
Oh, 50. Okay.
Okay, so Draco puts in 50. Delarian puts
So we are at 110 right now. So you have to pay another
Maroon put 80.
20,
So
100.
210.
160.
Wait, does Rune actually put money in?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
I said
surprised.
80.
for themselves and for Harmony.
Yeah.
80, 80, 50, that's 100, 210,
Just
and
because I hate
And it's
Delirium doesn't
330,
mean we're not a
But from
tribe.
those 330, I already paid 10 gold and left them here, so it's only 320.
right, okay, so I pay 110.
Okay, remove the gold from your,
hmm
your things.
We made that way more complicated than necessary, but I like it.
That was a lot of math involved there.
This is gonna be a mess. Can we take, just real quick, a question. When are we taking that break in the middle of our session?
We can take it now if you want.
Could we? Because my mom just arrived.
Sure.
Out of
And someone
nowhere.
has to carry a shelf soon too, anyway, right?
So, yeah, so let's,
Yeah,
can
I mean-
we take that lunch break?
Yes. I'll also
Thanks.
let you know, Delarian.
hmm
I have to go. Bye.
There is a wooden scale mail. It looks kinda nice, but it also looks very expensive. In terms of shields, there's a
hmm
buckler that looks like it's made out of bramble. And there's also a large, more solid looking oaken shield.
hmm hmm Yeah, I'm gonna check those two and ask the guy how much each single
those
of these
two-
things just to
Since
find
you-
out the
Since you
prices?
examine them and look them over, I'll put the cards out on the table for you to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And each of those average around 350 each. Similar to the bow.
Mm-hmm.
I put the cards on the table.
Oh, there are cards. Let me see. Oh yeah, there.
By the way, you don't need to be.
I was about to say, like, my wild shape.
Well, these are just. You cannot. I mean, you'll probably get less out of this one since you don't have a wild shape. But
Mm-hmm.
because it says requires attunement by a druid, you don't need to be a druid.
Okay.
Taking 20-minute break.
To find at your feet.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.